flight number 1 and I'm exhausted. Okay guys, I'm holding it pressed with control, but look at the back there. That is literally what it looks like when trying to get to the transit hotel. Insane. It's like 9 p.m. here at this time and I'm exhausted. I can't wait to get to the hotel and pass out. No. Take a shower, eat, pass out. That's where I'm gonna get my shuttle that's taking us to the hotel. So we shall see how this really goes. I don't know. But I can bring y'all with me on this. Look at that line. That's the line. Hold on, let me zoom in for y'all. That's the line for hotels. Like, can I catch a break? Oh God. Oh, I take it back. Oh, that's the line for arrivals. Girl. It's for people waiting for arrivals. I'm on transit. I'm on transit, so it's technically the same exit. That freaked me out a little bit. So I just need to make it to the bus. And that will take me to the transit hotel. And once I'm at the transit hotel, I can shower. I don't know how many times I need to shower in this vlog. Bear in mind that I did like a full self-care day this morning when I woke up. Face mask and everything. And yet, the stress of travel just gets you. So this is what my airport outfit looks like. I look sportier than I usually do, but that's because I have a longer trip, and that's my carry-on. And I'm tired. I'm so tired. My room is right here. So let's see what we got. Oh, I'm not mad. Hold on. Let's get the lights. It's one of those sink your card in. Haha. There we go. I'm just gonna latch up. I don't know the people here. So it's a pretty small room. Here is the entryway. Can we get more light? I don't think so. So, bathroom. Okay, I am not mad. But once again, people, this is why you pack your own bathing soap. Look at all you get. This is wild. Look at this. Shower gel and shampoo. Houseway, people. Anyway, bathroom looks good. Looks clean. Yeah, and also this is why you bring your own towel. Then you get into the main living space as a TV. Turn this way as a bed. I feel like all the Addis hotels that Ethiopian Airlines provides have the same aesthetic. And I'm not mad, it's just trying to sleep and shower. So this is me. Guys, we have to have a little story time because I had a nightmare of a day. Actually, let me take this off. I got some new piercings, as you guys may have seen in a past vlog. So, my forehead stays shiny. Anyway, I'm Kenyan. Anyway, guys, let's get into story time. So, I have everything ready. I weighed my bag, so I know I'm not overweight this time. When I tell you I was ready, I get to the airport and I don't know why these things happen to me. So I get to the airport and right as I'm checking in, the check-in lady's like, you're from Congo. Oh, you're going to Congo? Yes. And I was like, yeah, I'm going home. And she goes, yeah, so Congo has a new restriction where we're not allowed to board you guys onto the flight unless you have filled out this form. And I'm like, what form is this? Literally at this point it's like noon and they're closing the check-in at 12:30, right? So now she's telling me, oh, and you have half an hour because we're gonna close check-in. I'm freaking out. I'm like, wait, what form is this? There was nowhere in when I was buying the ticket, like online, it didn't say, you know, advisory for Congo, like nothing. So I'm confused. And so I'm like, what form is it? Can you give me the link? Is there like a paper form? Like, let me know, I'll fill it out right now. Y'all, tell me why the Congolese government has now made it a requirement for you to like get a COVID test when you land again. Like it doesn't matter, like if you have a valid COVID test from a different place, like the moment you land, they're forcing you to get another one, which to me is just complete bribery. Like seriously, they just up for money at this point. And the reason I'm saying this is because in the past, what happened last year, like when I went home, because I went back, the first time I went back in August and then the second time I went back in December, like you would land and they would like corral people into like the COVID area. And because people were like, why am I getting a COVID test again when the one I have is still valid? Like I wouldn't be able to travel all I'm doing if I didn't have a valid COVID test, y'all. So people have been fighting with the people at the airport who are forcing you to retake a COVID test because people are like, mine is still valid. Why am I retaking one, right? I mean, and it's all fair and you've paid like different amounts depending on the country you're coming from. So it's not like a free test, like you've already removed money for this. And when you land, it's also not a free test and they don't tell you this until you like get off the plane and get into like this COVID testing area. So what happened in the past was people made like a bunch of noise and people were like, screw this, like I'm not paying, I'm going home. And they just left and they didn't get their COVID test. So what the government figured out is if they make it mandatory for you to pay for the test before you even check in for the flight, how messed up is that? Like you're clearly boarding a flight knowing you have a valid COVID test, right? And then the government is making you pay again for another COVID test while the one you have is still valid. How is this not a money grab? I'll wait, seriously. And it's like citizens, non-citizens, it doesn't freaking matter. Like everybody is required to pay. Why? Like it would be one thing if when you're like in the form, it allowed you to like pay at a counter, which they have as an option when you're filling out the form online, but they never allow you to actually select that as an option. The only option that takes you to like their barcode receipt is paying online. So I am scrambling now. It's like 12:10 trying to fill out this form on my phone. And like, I'm trying to explain to the check-in lady, like, this is a form we fill when we land, because again, they just take us to this room and they make us fill it out anyway. And so I'm pissed. I'm like trying to fill out this form and I get to the pay online. I'm like, I filled out this form. I filled it out in August. I filled it out in December twice because I filled it out when I went to my grandpa's and then I filled it out coming back. So I filled this form out 3 times. Never has it had a pay online option. Who the hell wants to pay online? And literally, I'm in Harare now. Not now, like during this story, right? I'm in Harare about to check in my bags and the check-in is like the lady at check-in, she's like, based on the fact that the country requires this to be complete, you can't even check in. Like I can't even take your passport. I can't weigh your bags, nothing. Y'all tell me how that makes any sense and how that's not a money grab. Like, it's so frustrating to like want so much for your country, like to want so much for your people, and all you're getting robbed like right and left. Like I paid $50-something, $60-something for my COVID test in Harare, and then I had to pay $46 for my COVID test for Congo. Total, I'm paying like almost $100 for a COVID test. I don't get angry often, but when I do, it's like on injustices like this, because how are you making people pay so much freaking money for a COVID test and they have a valid one? Like that's the part that's blowing my mind. Like it's one thing if I show up at check-in and I don't have a valid COVID test and they make me pay for one. Fair. but I have a valid COVID test and you're still making me pay. Like it just rubs me the wrong way that it's so unfair. And I got on my flight like literally at 12:30. I filled out the form, I paid, and like paying for that damn like COVID test was, when I tell you, it is taking all of me, all of my Christian self to not curse these people out, because it is so unfair. Like, oh, you would think you would treat your citizens better. Like, seriously, you would think you would treat your citizens better. I'm annoyed. So anyway, my bags got checked in at 12:30. I boarded at like 12:55. And thank God I'm in Addis now on transit at the hotel like I showed you. But I'm just trying to keep it together for tomorrow, because like I don't want to be like an angry African woman. Like, why Congo do you do this to your own people? Like, it's so unnecessary. It is such a money grab. There's no rhyme or reason why you would prevent someone. Like, what if I didn't even have a credit card or a debit card, because they only accept Visa or MasterCard? What if I only had like an American Express? What if I only had cash? Then I'm really stuck at the airport with a valid flight that has been paid for, a valid ticket, and I can't even board. So anyway, guys, I am going to shower, chit chat with my friend Pistis. She actually lives in Addis, but she has a cute little babies and she's putting them to bed. So I'm hoping by the time I shower and kind of get ready for bed, do I want to get dinner? I don't know, maybe I might stop by downstairs to see if I can get some dinner, because it's included in the hotel stay. But y'all, I won't lie, I'm so beat. Let me go. I'm gonna end this part right here, because I have nothing nice to say, and Mama always said, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. So I won't say nothing, Congolese government. Dang it. At the Goma airport, and hopefully heading over to the boat that's gonna take me to my uncle's house, and then tomorrow the wedding festivities begin. I'm very excited about this. Landed safely, but it's raining. You guys, if you have been on my Instagram, will have known this airport from where I was getting catcalled at, but hopefully today's different. So, finally made it to the port where we have all of these boats. I'm probably gonna be on, you see where the guys are loading, over there. Oh, there, yeah. That's the boat we're taking, but this is the view. It's gonna be a 3-hour boat ride, and hopefully it's smooth sailing, literally. Good morning, hola mes amours. Guess where I'm at? If I am by a body of water so gorgeous, that must mean only one thing. I am in Bukavu. I'm back home, guys, for a wedding. My cousin's getting married. Today is actually her civil wedding day, so she goes to the mayor's office to kind of sign for the wedding. But before we get going in about an hour, I wanted to go show you my view. Look at all of that. Now I'm at my uncle's house and it is, guys, whoever said Africa is clearly no clue what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm gonna catch you up on everything that's going on throughout the day and I'm excited to bring you with me. This is gonna be fun, guys. Okay, y'all, so here we are, got to the destination. Okay guys, today I'm heading for my 50th COVID test at this point. It is at my uncle's hospital. And I'm just gonna stick around and wait for the results. They come up pretty quickly. Okay, y'all, I am at the Goma airport and I am about to head into my first flight of to Namibia.